Hello everyone, welcome back. This is 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗞𝗦 from Man United fans' voice and Manchester United 2, VILLAREAL 1. Before I try and analyze a few things from yesterday's game, I want to say that I really cannot understand how any United fan would be sad that United lost last night, or even worse, would want United to lose last night. In my opinion, that's completely wrong, it's irrational, and it is pitiful. Yes, the performance was not great last night, but the result was great. We needed to win this. A pretty awful performance, and yes, the result just papers over the cracks. We must get better. Of course, when you're facing a team that you know is hard to break down and hasn't lost yet this season, and you are missing 3 out of your 4 first choice defenders, that is not an easy task. But we must find a way to fix our own problems. Last night, the result was all that mattered, but I was really not happy with our performance. A much analysed subject has been the formation. I have talked about this before. You do not choose the formation because it might have been successful for some other team. You choose the formation that is more suitable to the players that you have in your disposal. Until we buy a proper CDM, I do not want to see United use the 4-3-3 formation ever again. And I do hope that those disastrous 65 minutes were enough to put the 4-3-3 ideas to bed, at least for now. I was not a fan of the 4-3-3, and we saw last night that it leaves some players, last night especially Dalot, very exposed and isolated a lot. Thankfully, we changed the formation in the second half and we did manage to get the result. Personally, I've been an advocate of our 4-2-3-1 formation for quite a while now, and I've disagreed with a lot of people that thought that the 4-3-3 would be a better idea. The 4-3-3 was a disaster last night, and the only reason we managed to get back into the game was because we went back to our usual system. With the players we have right now, we should forget the 4-3-3. Until a new signing comes in, I don't want to see United try the 4-3-3 ever again. That game last night proved and showed why we stick to the 4-2-3-1, and it also showed why very simply we do not have the personnel to play the 4-3-3 effectively. We cannot keep playing poorly for 60 minutes and only wake up once we conceded a goal. That is how you draw points, and it is happening too often. Of course, fantastic win, and I was absolutely buzzing with that result, but we need to be more careful. I do believe that our main problem is balance and cohesion. I do believe that our main problem is that we need those amazing players to start clicking. And I do believe they will. They are too good to not click. I just hope that that happens before it is too late, before we have any more upsetting results that leave us too far behind. With the quality of players that we have in our disposal, we should be scoring more goals and we should be winning games more comfortably. We are not going to win big trophies with just random moments of brilliance. Our main and most obvious problems at the moment are low intensity, not good enough off-the-ball movement, lack of chemistry and cohesion. And there is one more thing that is worrying me right now. When Solskjaer first took over, he said that United need to be the fittest team in the league. Do we look like the fittest team at the moment? I don't think so. I really hope it's clear from what I'm saying that I'm trying to have a balanced opinion on the game yesterday. Oli got many things wrong, and I have criticized him for them several times. But while he got a lot of things wrong, like the formation, he got some things right, like the subs. When you mess up as a manager, your job is to fix it, and that is what Solskjaer did. Some believe that just because I still support and back Solskjaer, I think that he's perfect. I don't think he's perfect. No one is perfect. My problem is that many people go too far with their criticisms, and they reach the point of abusing, and that is just stupid and childish. The one player I definitely have to talk about, and who was no doubt the man of the match, is David De Gea. One more brilliant performance from him last night, and he continues his amazing start to the season. He has been incredible for us this season so far, back to his absolute best. Without him, we would have been out of that game against Villarreal way before the last few minutes. Dave is on top form again, and that is brilliant news for United. Donny van de Beek was visibly frustrated on Manchester United's bench when Fred and Lingard were subbed on last evening. To be very honest, I would be disappointed and worried if Donny was not upset and frustrated. I honestly feel for Donny. But at the moment, you have to look on how much Jesse Lingard is impacting games since the beginning of the season. Jesse Lingard is thoroughly deserving to play right now. Those two players, Jesse Lingard and Donny van de Beek, are very similar in that their biggest main strengths are intelligence and off-the-ball movement. At the moment, Jesse has moved higher up the pecking order, and while I do believe that Jesse provides more attacking solutions coming off the bench than Donny does, I do want to see a midfield pivot of Matic and Donny van de Beek, because I think that is a partnership that will naturally provide a much needed balance. So, that's all from me for now. Great end, fantastic goal, amazing result. But as it has been said a lot recently, this is not sustainable for United. Playing poorly and relying on a 95th minute goal is not going to take this squad to the heights it should hit. But for now, let's enjoy it. And on to Everton. Massive game on Saturday, we definitely need those 3 points again. But then, after the international break, we need to come back, regroup, and we have to finally see major improvements in performances. Thank you very, very much for watching. Glory, glory, Man United. Good night.